I know, that's what she said. Oh, you're here already. Hang on, I gotta go. I'll call you back after. Bye. Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Oh, That's What She Said. I'm Megan, and I'll be your cooking demonstrator this morning. We'll be making some Chewy Anzac Biscuits today, and I hope you really enjoy them as much as I'm sure my husband will. Okay, so to start off with, you need to pop your oven on a preheat. So 160 degrees for non-fan forced, or 140 for fan forced. And obviously, best thing to do before you start cooking is to wash your hands. So we'll do that. And you should also put an apron on if you would like to keep your clothes clean. So I won't be doing that today though. And we'll just be going through the ingredients now. Okay, so for today's Chewy Anzac Biscuits, you will need 1 cup of rolled oats, 1 cup of plain flour. You will need 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, 2/3 of a cup of desiccated coconut, 125 grams of butter, 2 tablespoons of golden syrup, and half a teaspoon of bicarbonated soda. So 7 just really easy ingredients, and then we're ready to go. Okay, so as you can see here, I've popped one of those things that you use to open jars with, just to stop my bowl from sliding around all over the bench when I try and stir. So we're going to combine 1 cup of rolled oats, 2/3 of a cup of desiccated coconut, and 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, which I've measured previously. And then we are going to sieve in our flour. So a preconceived idea, which everyone seems to have, is that you know to sift in your flour. However, I have made many things before and only just recently really figured out that you should be sifting in your flour, even though it never states it in the recipe. But yeah, always just sift in your flour, gets rid of any lumps, and just make everything just a lot more smoother. So we're just going to combine these ingredients. Got some lumps of coconut there. So just keep stirring that all through. We're going to add all the wet ingredients once they come off the stove into this as well. So don't worry too much about how it looks just now, but like just something like that is perfect. Okay, so into the pot we've popped our 125 grams of butter. We'll put in 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. Golden syrup's delicious. Not as delicious as bacon, but it's still delicious. And this is why you wash your fingers beforehand. And another one. Oops. We also want to add 2 tablespoons of cold water. Just put a little bit extra in because it's stuck on the spoon. And then 2 teaspoons of bicarb. Just level teaspoons will be fine. And then we're going to pop the heat on and we're going to combine this over a medium heat. It'll take about 2 minutes.
I see you, baby, shaking that ass, shaking that ass, shaking that ass.
Okay, so it's all ready to go, so we're going to pop it into our dry mixture now. can just stir this until it's all combined. Okay, so get enough mixture onto your tablespoon and then just make it in a little like round disc in your hand, pop it onto the tray and then just press it down. Now all our biscuits are out on our trays, so we're going to pop them in the oven and that'll take about 10 to 12 minutes. Great, so we'll come back in 10 and check on them. So 10 minutes is up, and I don't know how you've been spending your time, but I've done my dishes, popped on something a bit more comfortable, and poured myself a drink. But back to cooking. So we'll get our Anzac biscuits out of the oven. Oh, and they look magnificent, of course. So we will just scrape them out, dry evenly and stop cooking on the bottom. They're too big for my rack. Better give these babies a whirl and check that they're okay. Oh, hot. Oh, better wait for 5 minutes so they can cool down. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this week's episode of Oh, That's What She Said, Anzac Biscuits. I'm off to enjoy my glass of champagne on the couch. Enjoy the rest of your day.